you borrow $20 to the mall.
2 months later, that $20 will turn little and funky if I ask you about it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with not having your life together. Life is hard, I understand. We all trying to get it out the mud. And if your life is together, it is important for you to stay humble and have compassion for the less fortunate. Because it can happen to you. Them tables be turning. But sometimes I find it necessary to not be humble. Sometimes it's necessary to show a jigaboo that he a jigaboo sipping on a Coke 45 high gravity. Smoking on the show blunt full of mid-grade. We all know somebody that's living a life that's not together. But for some reason, they feel like they have leeway to talk down on other people. And the people they be talking down on is the same people they be asking to borrow $20 until next Friday. It's like, come on, how is Craig a job turkey, but Craig is the reason why you got this 4-pack of Steel Reserve 211s? Dudes be $80,000 behind on child support, but got the nerve to clown you for smoking Dutchess instead of backwoods. Like, bruh, first off, can you even afford backwoods? Because you damn sure can't afford the livelihood of your child. This one dude I grew up with, I recently had to fall back on him because he was such a negative person and he was okay with being a loser. So the other day he got on Facebook and he called me a snake in the grass. I'm like, bro, you stay in a camper in your mama backyard and your baby mama is a prostitute and you broke as hell in the rears of child support. How in the hell can I be a snake in the grass to you? There's nothing to snake. You ain't got nothing. Like, bro, I don't have to be a snake towards you. You a snake to your own goddamn self. Your daddy currently has a restraining order on you. Your daddy gotta protect himself from your trifling ass nature. That's sad. I'm just sick and tired of the one-sided beef. Instead of you trying to beef with me, how about you stir up some beef with that turmoil in your life? Now that's your biggest op. Your work history is your biggest op, not me. Because according to your work history, you can't keep a job. Start some beef with your work history, not me. Instead of getting on Facebook sneak dissing, how about you find a mirror and start sneak dissing some of them insecurities? Instead of crashing out on me, crash out on your hairline. Crash out on your financial situation. Crash out on your drinking problem. Crash out on your drug problem. Crash out on the terrible relationship you got with your kids. Crash out on your living situation. Your mama getting tired of you. Crash out on your dress code. Crash out on the fact that you are celibate and it's not by choice. Like, bro, there is a long list of personal flaws that a miserable ass person could be crashing out on, but yet they trying to crash out on somebody doing better than them. Trying to stir up one-sided beef with people they naturally feel inferior to. I don't like that guy because he feels like he's better than everybody else. But in all actuality, the reason why you don't like this man is because he has a job. If you was able to keep a job, you probably wouldn't feel this way. If you had you some motion, you wouldn't be focused on the next man's motion. Because you got your own motion to worry about. You get into your own bag. But the only bag you trying to get to is a dime bag. Hey, let me borrow $10. And speaking of bag, you ain't nothing but a big bag full of emotions, thinking that being hateful and spiteful gonna get you somewhere in life. But all that got you is a job at Wendy's in your late 30s, working with teenagers, mad as hell about life. A good example of the person that I am trying to explain is Dame Dash. If you somewhat doing good in life, then 9 times out of 10, you got a Dame Dash in your life, somewhat hating. It's like the better that Jay-Z does in life, the madder Dame Dash gets. Dame Dash got all types of struggles he need to be beefing with, but yet he's trying to beef with Jay-Z, something that doesn't benefit him at all. Like, for example, if you was to make a post on Facebook saying, I got the promotion, there will always be a Dame Dash somewhere in the cut saying this. The only reason why you got that promotion is because you a kiss ass who's very easy to control. That's why that white man put him in that position. And they be fully aware of how hard of a worker you are, but that just don't fit the narrative that they trying to push. They want people to feel about you how they feel about themselves. They hate themselves, so they want people to hate you. It's like people really be going out their way to make you feel like a loser. How you gonna clown somebody for driving a 2008 Toyota Camry when you get in front of the 3.5 every week? 52 weeks out of the year, you ain't never up $30, but you trying to talk about somebody's vehicle. All I'm saying is this, we all got somebody in our life that we doing better than, but for some reason they trying to start a one-sided beef with us. It is completely fine to not be humble for 5 minutes to put these peons in their place.